Hurmatli vatandoshlar, biz Kyotoning qadimiy bir bo'lagiga yetib keldik. Bu universitet ingliz tilida aytsak Kyoto University of Advanced Science deb ataladi. Bugungi video doirasida barcha ma'lumotlar, shu universitet haqida barcha ma'lumotlar sizga yetkazishga harakat qilamiz va bir kun kelib siz ham mana shu universitetning talabasi bo'lasiz degan umiddamiz. Ko'p kinolarda ko'riladi-yu, o'sha Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise kinosida ham 3D printer, 3D printer deymiz. 20 dona bor bu yerda. 2020-yil ayni o'sha koronavirus pandemiyasi avjiga olgan vaqtda aynan mana shu apparaturalarda yuzni qoplaydigan maskalarni ishlab chiqarib, o'sha kasalxonalarga yetkazib berishgan ekan. Demak, mana shularni lazerda yasab chiqarishgan, kesib chiqarishgan.
Texnika mo'jizasini ko'rganman-ku. Lekin bunaqasini
ichida apparat bor. Qani kirib ozroq qilib ko'ramiz, qanaqa o'rgatgan.
Assalomu alaykum. Men Nur. Men Qozoqman. Men Qozog'istondan Yaponiyaga keldim. Men 18-daman және Kyoto universitetining injener fakultetida o'qiyman. Bizda bәрін prayer room.
Demak, ibodat qiladigan.
Iya. Ularda бар. Universitet biladi. Yesterday I just won a scholarship. I will be very excited to. Like they will come, they will be first year. I'll help them with everything. Great. They're my brothers.
Assalomu alaykum aziz vatandoshlar. Mana bugun biz Kyoto Oliy ilm fan universitetiga yetib keldik. Bu universitet ingliz tilida aytsak Kyoto University of Advanced Science deb ataladi. Bugungi video doirasida barcha ma'lumotlar, shu universitet haqida barcha ma'lumotlar sizga yetkazishga harakat qilamiz va bir kun kelib siz ham mana shu universitetning talabasi bo'lasiz degan umiddamiz. Boshlashdan oldin, demak, ozgina nima uchun biz aynan mana shu universitetga keldik? Dunyo texnologiya asriga kirib bo'ldi. Yaponiya texnologiya bo'yicha bu dunyoda eng yuqori darajaga turgan bir davlat hisoblanadi va aynan Yaponiyadan texnologiyani, ilm-fanni o'rganish biz arziydi deb hisobladik va bugun mana shu yerga kelib universitet bilan ko'proq talabalarni O'zbekistondan jalb qilishga, ular bilan kelishmoqchimiz va qani ketdik, kirib o'rganamiz. Ketdik, ichkariga kirib ko'ramiz.
Welcome to KUAS. Yay.
Demak, mana shu universitetni xalqaro bo'limida talabalarni qabul qiladigan Omote xonim. Demak, mana shu katta bino, yangi bino, bu janubiy bino hisoblanadi. Mana shu bino to'laqligicha sanoat yo'nalishidagi talabalar o'qiydigan bo'lim hisoblanadi. Har xil sanoatga aloqali o'sha apparaturalar, texnologiyalar bor ekan, qani borib o'shalarni ko'ramiz. Demak, mana shu yerda vatandoshlar ko'rib turibsizlar. 3D printer, 3D printer deymiz. 20 dona bor bu yerda. 2020-yil ayni o'sha koronavirus pandemiyasi avjiga olgan vaqtda aynan mana shu apparaturalarda yuzni qoplaydigan maskalarni ishlab chiqarib, o'sha kasalxonalarga yetkazib berishgan ekan.
この 3D プリンターですけど、樹脂をここで溶かして、で、こう組み立てていくみたいな。
Demak, printerda ishlash jarayonini qarab ko'rib tushunishingiz mumkin. Demak, u yoqdagi simni eritib, bu yerga shaklini yasaydi. Demak, mana shu yerdagi hamma narsalar 3D printer, 3D printer bilan yasalgan ekan. Demak, muloyim, yumshoq narsalardan boshlab juda ham qattiq strukturaviy, mexanik narsalargacha yasash imkoniyati bor. Demak, mana shu yerdagi ichkaridagi, demak, clean room deyilyapti. Bu yerga o'sha vakuum holati, vakuum deb emas, o'sha har xil narsa kirmasligi, chang kirmasligi uchun yopib qo'yilgan ekan. Faqat u yerda o'sha nano printer deyiladi, juda ham kichkina narsalarni ishlab chiqaradigan printer bor ekan va o'sha printer Yaponiyani g'arbiy Yaponiyada eng birinchi, eng oldingi texnologiya hisoblanadi.
じゃあナノプリンターで作ったものこちらにあります。
O'sha nano printer bilan yasalgan narsa qani nima ekan ko'ramiz.
これなんですか、拡大顕微鏡なんですけど、ここにあるのがナノプリンターで作った戦艦ヤマトになります。
Demak, mana shu nano printerda yasalgan narsa ko'z bilan ko'rib payqash juda ham qiyin. Mikroskopda qaraganda, demak, mana ko'rib turibsizlar, bu Yaponiyani o'sha harbiy floti, ya'ni harbiy kemasini shaklida yasalgan.
Texnika mo'jizasini ko'rganman-ku. Lekin bunaqasini
O'sha hattoki sochni qilidek, sochni tolasidek qalinlikdagi narsani ustiga qo'yiladigan darajaga juda ham kichkina narsalar ishlab chiqarilar ekan. Va mana shu universitetda faqat o'shanaqa nano printer bo'lganligi uchun atrofdagi kompaniyalar, atrofdagi tashkilotlar kelib turib, ko'rib, o'rganib ketadi. Sanoat mashinalarini ishlab chiqaradigan xonasi ekan. Aynan mana shu xonada mana bu apparaturalar bilan ko'rib turibsizlar. Bu apparaturalar nima uchun kerak desangiz, motor yasash uchun. O'sha motorni yasab ishlab chiqarish uchun mana shu apparaturalardan foydalaniladi. Ikkinchi kursda har bir talaba shunaqa kiritilgan, majburiyki, ikki kishi bo'lib, ikki kishi bitta juft bo'lib turib, va motorni ishlab chiqarish kerak. Qanaqadir motorni o'ylab turib, o'shani yasab ko'rsatish kerak bo'ladi. Bu mana shu yerda 15 ta darsni bir yilda, o'sha bir semestrda o'tiladi. Demak, juda ham qiziq.
こうやっていろいろな機械があるんですけど、少しだけちょっとご紹介したいと思います。で、こちらの機械にはですね、こうレーザー、よくなんかミッションインポッシブルみたいな感じでレーザー光ってあるじゃないですか。レーザーで物を加工する機械になっています。
Demak, mana bu apparatura lazer bilan o'sha kesib turib yasaydigan, shakllarni to'g'rilaydigan apparatura ekan. Ko'p kinolarda ko'riladi-yu, o'sha Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise kinosida ham ko'riladi. O'shanaqa juda ham yuqori darajadagi texnologiyani mana siz o'z ko'zingiz bilan ko'rib turibsiz.
で、こういった多分触ってもらって大丈夫なんですけど、こういった雪の結晶、こんなちっちゃなもの。
Demak, mana shularni lazerda yasab chiqarishgan, kesib chiqarishgan.
Voy, tinchimagan odamlar, ey. Nimalarni o'ylab chiqarishadi-ya?
すごいですね。
お願いします。
Demak, qarang, juda ham qiziq ekan. Juda ham og'ir metaldan mana shuni ham temirni ham kesgan, hattoki yulduz shaklida kesib chiqarib bo'lsa shunaqa kesish imkoniyati bor ekan shu texnologiyada. Demak, bu apparatura o'sha o'zi aslida zavodda qanaqa bo'ladi desangiz, har bitta komponentlarni yasab keyin birlashtiradi-yu. Bu apparaturada o'sha IT programmani ishlatib turib, programmada siz buyruq bersangiz, o'zi o'sha siz bergan buyruqqa asoslanib hamma narsani tayyorlab, kerakli mahsulotni, kerakli moddalarni ishlatib tayyorlab beradi. Faqat o'sha siz IT programmani kiritishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Texnologiyalardan, apparaturalardan tashqari pastda mana ko'rib turibsizlar, har xil stanoklar bor. Mana shu barcha stanoklar talabalar erkin ishlatib, o'zlari qiziqadigan narsalarni yoki o'sha mashqda, darsga topshirilgan narsalarni yasab tajribalarini orttirishi. Demak, aziz vatandoshlar, bu yerdagi talabalarni kelajakda kompaniyalarga ishga kirishini osonlashtirish uchun har xil programmalar tashkil qilingan. Mana bugun hozir o'tilayotgan narsadan bittasi bu internship, ya'ni o'sha kompaniyaga praktika deymiz, biz tajriba orttirishdi. O'sha yerda biznes urf-odatlarni o'rgatish hozir olib borilyapti. Hozir 150 ga nafar talaba qatnashib, yapon biznes madaniyatini o'rganyapti.
本学のインターンシップなんですけど、国内インターンシップも海外のインターンシップもあります。
Demak, bu universitetda o'qiyotgan talabalar tajriba o'tashi Yaponiyaning ichidagi kompaniyalarda o'tishi ham mumkin yoki chet eldagi kompaniyalarda, chet davlatda ham o'tashi mumkin. Qani kirib oziq qilib ko'ramiz, qanaqa o'rgatilgan.
Then we have to do the
biz kutubxonaga yetib keldik. Mana shu kutubxona sanoat, ilm, fan yo'nalishi bo'yicha, texnologiya yo'nalishi bo'yicha o'qiyotgan talabalar uchun ajratilgan ekan. Bundan tashqari yana bitta kutubxona bor. U tomonda u boshqa yo'nalish, boshqa fakultetni talabalari o'qiydi. Ya'ni kim bitta shu kampusda ikkita allaqachon kutubxona bor. Bu o'sha talabalarni o'zining ustida o'zi ishlashi uchun bir yaratilgan imkoniyat. Demak, yapon tilini o'rganmoqchi bo'lgan talabalar uchun barcha yapon tilini o'rganadigan darsliklar bor. Mana o'zimiz shu o'rgangan Minano Nihongodan boshlab va boshqa Marigoto, boshqa yangi darsliklar joylashtirilgan. Demak, chet ellik talabalar yapon tilini o'rganishi uchun ham sharoit qilingan degan.
プリンターでこう作るみたいなものの
Demak, yarim o'tkazgichni yasaydiganlar o'sha plata bo'ladi-yu, o'sha har bir texnologik narsani ichida ishlatiladigan sistema o'rnatiladigan joylarini mana shu yerda yasab tayyorlashar ekan. Bu yerda yasalgan o'sha platalarda haqiqatan ishlaydimi yo'qmi, bu tekshirilgan test o'rnatadigan kompaniyalar, haligilar test qiladigan apparaturalar o'rnatilgan. Bu yerda tajriba qilib yasalgan narsani yerga o'tirib talabalar o'zlari bahs qilishadi, diskussion qilib turib prezentatsiya, taqdimotlarni repetitsiya qilishadi va mana bu yerda ko'rib turibsizlar, bu katta hajmdagi printer o'sha chiqib turib qanaqadir zallarga prezentatsiya qilishda ishlatilishi uchun bu yerda pechat qilish ham mumkin, printerlar joylashtirilgan. Demak, bu universitet juda ham katta hajmli universitet bo'lmaganligi uchun talabalar va o'qituvchilar, professorlar aloqalari juda ham yaxshi. Mana shunaqa laboratoriyalar juda ham ko'p va yaxshi aloqalar bo'lgandan keyin tez-tez shu tushunmagan narsasini so'rab bir yaxshi o'rganish imkoniyatiga ega bo'ladi.
そういう意味ではとても面倒見がいいというか、留学生でも困らずに何かあった時は先生に相談できるっていう環境ができています。
Demak, o'sha kirgan talabalarga xuddi O'zbekistonda ham bor, rahbar bo'ladi-yu. O'sha rahbar qo'yiladi bitta. Va o'sha nimani tushunmasa, nima muammosi bo'lsa, o'sha o'qituvchi bilan hal qilib boriladi. Demak, mana shu yerda o'sha rahbar o'qituvchilarni, professorlarni xonalari joylashgan.
このようなオフィスが5階と4階に先生一人
Demak, bizda turgan bu bino janubiy bino deb aytgan edik. Janubiydan bu tomonga yana 3 ta bino bor va u yerda boshqa fakultet talabalari ta'lim oladi.
後で北館の方とかにカフェテリアとかあるので行ってみましょう。教室ではプログラミングの授業を学生が受けます。
Demak, hozir bizga kelgan joy programmalashtirish xonasi ekan. Ko'rib turganingizdek, zamonaviy eng yangi kompyuterlar joylashtirilgan. Mana shu yerda talabalar programma softverlarni ishlab chiqarish, rivojlantirish amalga oshirishadi.
学生はプログラミングの授業は必修の授業なので必ずここで授業を受けるっていうのがありますね。
Demak, mana shu ilm, fan, sanoat yo'nalishi bo'yicha talabalar programmalashtirishni o'rganish bu majburiy fanlardan biri hisoblanadi. Shuning uchun barcha talabalar mana shu yerga kelib turib tajriba o'tashadi, o'rganishadi.
オンキャンパスの寮になります。
Demak, biza talabalar yotoqxonasiga yetib keldik. Boyagi janubiy bino o'sha ilm, fan, sanoat yo'nalishida o'qiydigan talabalarni binosini shu yonida joylashgan va bu yerda mana xalqaro talabalarni yotoqxonasi joylashgan. すごいですね。
はい。
Demak, talabalar mana shu yerda yotishadi. Har bittalariga bittadan xona ajratilgan. Va shuning bilan birga hozir o'zim ham hayron qolgan tomonim, talabalarga ertalabki va kechki ovqat oshxona tomonidan tayyorlab berilar ekan.
Umuman olganda ovqatlanadigan odatim yo'q. Bizga shashlik ham tiyishib chiqmaydi.
Bino 8 qavatdan iborat. Birinchi etajdan 6-chi qavatgacha o'g'il bolalar turadi. 7-8 da qiz bolalar turadi. Demak, ular hammasi alohida. Qiz bolalar ham xavotir olmasdan bemalol o'qishga kelish imkoniyatlari bor. Kirib yuvish xonalari ham ajratilgan, alohida bo'ladi. Demak, xavfsizlik choralari ko'rilgan talabalarga faqat ID kartasi bo'lganlar eshikdan kirish imkoniyatiga ega. Demak, talabalar o'sha ID kartasi bilan faqat o'zini yashaydigan yoki o'g'il bola bo'lsa o'g'il bolalar yashaydigan, qiz bola bo'lsa qiz bolalar yashaydigan qavatga kirish imkoniyatiga ega. Assalomu alaykum yana bir marta. Demak, biz mana Kyoto University of Advanced Science ga keldik. Ko'p joylarda aylanib ko'rib chiqyapmiz. Shuning bilan birgalikda mana bizni o'rtog'imiz, qo'shnimiz mana shu yerda allaqachon talaba bo'lib kelishgan, ta'lim olishyapti. Assalomu alaykum.
Va alaykum assalom. Bariga assalomu alaykum. Men atim Nur. Men Qozoqman. Men Qozog'istondan Yaponiyaga keldim. Men 18-daman және Kyoto universitetining injener fakultetida o'qiyman, 1-kursda.
So thank you. So can you please tell us about Kyoto itself, living and studying in Kyoto?
Well, Kyoto is next capital of Japan. It's a very big city and it has a lot of cultural value for Japan. Besides that, Kyoto also has many sightseeing and many temples that you can visit after school or in your free time. Well, the weather in Kyoto, I noticed while living here, it rains a lot in weekends, and also the weather is becoming very hot, personally for me.
In summer, yeah, it should be hot here.
Then there are lots of places you can visit. Besides that, there are many international students as well studying in Kyoto. Because I myself, I saw many people and I made few friends. Well, I also live in dormitory B, which is located in 10 to 12 minutes walking from university. It's a very good dormitory with high quality of living. There's personal bath, personal kitchen, and your personal room. You live only by yourself in it. You don't have to have a roommate.
The university staff said that they are trying to attract more Central Asian students.
Yeah, I heard about it. I will be very excited too. Like they will come, they will be first year. I'll help them with everything.
Great.
They're my brothers.
Great.
Boshqami?
Boshqaga saymiz.
Boshqami?
Yes. Okay. So Nur, so about scholarship.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is there a possibility to have any kind of scholarship?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to say that there are countless scholarships during your first year while you are applying. Universitet. Before you're applying for university, you can send them documents about your grade, what you had in school, your extracurricular activities, like maybe sportsmanship, box, I don't know, like world champion, right? Сосын эссе, сосын бәрі жақсы болса, олар scholarship береді. Там зависит 100%, 50, 25. Сосын олардың университеттің официальный сайтта бәрі жазылған. Сосын мысалы я когда подавал, мен scholarship'ты ұтпадым. Иә, бірақ университетте оқығанда олар айтты, бізде мынандай scholarship бар, кімге керек, бізге документтерді жіберіңіз, біз сосын конкурс жасаймыз, сосын кім алады, оны таңдаймыз. Сосын мен университетке жүріп, барып, оқып, оларға бәрін жібердім. Олар тексерді, сосын маған айтты, я, біз сені таңдаймыз, енді сенде scholarship бар. Так что you can apply while you are studying. You can apply on your first year. 1-курста, 2-курста, 3-курста, я. Сосын университетте бар. До того, как ты подаешь, сосын университетте, сосын басқа курста. То есть на любом курсе можно подать.
Demak, o'sha universitetga kirishdan oldin ham hujjatlarni topshiradigan vaqtda ham stipendiyaga ariza berish mumkin. Agar bordi undan o'tilmasa, agar kelib turib mana Nurga o'xshab kelgandan keyin ham hujjatlarni berib stipendiyaga olish imkoniyati bor. Do'stimiz o'zi mana shu stipendiyani yaqinda yutdim deb mana xabar aytdi. So what was your IELTS level while you applying to this university?
When I applied to this university, my IELTS was 7.
7.
Yes, overall 7. If I remember correctly, the requirements for my year when I was applying was 6.0 overall IELTS or higher.
Oh, so with a 7 you could pass.
Yes.
Great. So Nur, thank you for your time. Let us ask you, what's your future plans, future career, what's your planning after graduating this university?
Now, after I graduate this university, I plan to have a very well career that I will enjoy, that I will fully devote my time, and I want to work in Japan to gain experience, and then I want to come back to Kazakhstan and teach them how people in foreign countries do engineering.
Demak, Nur, sizga kattakon rahmat vaqt ajratganingiz uchun. O'qishlaringizga, ishlaringizga, kelajakdagi rejalaringizga omad tilaymiz.
Yeah, men de solay. Rahmat.
Rahmat. Okay, so our next interview is Nyun-san. So Nyun-san, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, so I came from Vietnam and I am a graduate student. My research team focus on digital health, wearable computing, and personal informatics. Yes.
Oh, great. So you are here a graduate student?
Yeah.
First year graduate student, right?
First year. Yeah.
So when did you come to KUAS?
I came here last month,
Last month.
the 1st of May.
Okay. So how is the situation here? How did you adapt it already?
I'm trying to adapt too, but I felt the life in Japan is really different from the life in Vietnam. But I think that I can get used to it because people here are very, very friendly. You can always seek for help.
Yeah. Tana-san.
Yes.
Tana-san, so before you coming here, so how did you find this university? What was the application procedure? Was it difficult? Was it easy? So can you please let us know about this?
So after finishing my study in Vietnam, I wanted to study abroad. And the country that I want to study the most is Japan. And I also think it could be a good opportunity to learn a new language. So I started seeking for university in Kyoto, and I came up with KUAS. So first step, I need to contact with the professor I want he or she to be my supervisor. And after some discussing, I found her research team really suits my interest and experience. So I applied for KUAS. The procedure is not difficult. It's really clear. Yes, and like if I make a mistake, they will email me, and they said I should do this in the correct way.
So they are currently explaining how to apply, how to prepare documents.
So first thing we need to ask professor for the consent to be our supervisor, and also send them GPA, English certificate, and graduate certificate. After that, after the professor agree to be our supervisor, we will continue to finishing our apply form, and then we'll be interviewed and waiting for the result.
So regarding this finding supervisor, so you found his profile from website of the university?
Yes, they're on the website of KUAS. There's information for every professor there. So just click on and look.
And you just emailed?
Yes.
Great. Okay, great. So you said also there is an English requirement. So how was the requirement of English level?
I remember the minimum is I'm not sure about that, but it's around 6.5 IELTS.
IELTS, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, Pana-san, so what about scholarship? Do you receive any kind of scholarship here?
So I got 50% scholarship, and so the announcement about scholarships will be sent by email after the interview. During the interview, there will be about 3 professors asking me about my research. Yes. So I need to convince them my research is good and it has good applications, and I have enough skill to do my research here.
Yeah, so Pana-san received 50% of scholarship for studying here, and also research team should be matching with professors, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell about part-time job here? What is the possibilities?
Yeah. So currently I am having 2 part-time jobs. The first one is TA. I'm helping some students with math and physics.
Yeah.
So my duty there is to answer their questions about these 2 subjects. The second one is I'm working for an English course. I'm not a teacher, but my job there, I work in a high school, and my job there is to make a conversation in English with the student at the high school. So I think for international students, this is a very suitable job, because for people who are worrying about Japanese, I also worried at first because my Japanese is not good. But when I'm taking this job, I'm not allowed to speak with them in Japanese. I must use English. So it's very suitable for international students. Yes.
So Pana-san, so people watching us, they want come to Japan to study. Maybe they would like to come to KUAS. And could you please tell them your advice to people who wants to come here as a graduate student?
So my advice is you should prepare for new life in Japan. So life in Japan, in my opinion, is very busy. But for students in KUS, we can always seek for help from international office. And also my advice is for the first year, you should live in dormitory, because you will have an international community there, and they will have you for the first few months you arrived, like with the paperwork, with the procedures, the address, and health insurance. Yeah. And also life in another countries might be difficult, and there's lots of things you might feel like homesick, but you should be optimistic to get over it. Yes. And also maybe prepare some Japanese
For living, for shopping, some kind of things.
Yes, shopping, outdoor activities, and maybe getting some Japanese friends.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you will get Uzbekistan students in the future as a kohai. KUAS Kyoto ilm-fan universiteti xalqaro bo'limi xodimasi bilan batafsil savollarni berib so'rab boramiz. Demak, bu yerga qanday qilib o'qishga kelish mumkin, kirish mumkin va qanday imkoniyatlar bor, barchasi haqida Omota xonimdan so'raymiz. So thank you for your time. Thank you for organizing this tour.
Thank you very much for visiting us, and you are very welcome here at KUAS.
Okay, great. So, Omote-san, let us know about this university, KUAS, a little bit. Can you please introduce?
Yes. So our university is called KUAS, Kyoto University of Advanced Science, and it was established in 1969, and we have almost over 50 years of history. And we have 2 campuses, and here is the Uzumasa campus, and we have another campus called in Kameoka in Kyoto.
Great. Let's talk about Faculty of Engineering. So how many students are currently studying in this faculty?
So in total, in our Faculty of Engineering, we have about 300 students, over 300 students, and we have about 60 to 70 international students.
Wow, so percentage of international students are very high.
Yes.
Compared to other universities in Japan.
Yes, 1/3 of the students are international students.
Wow, great. So let me ask, so this Kyoto University of Advanced Science changed recently, right?
Yes.
Big revolution is going on. So can you please explain the background of this change?
So yes, so our university, as I mentioned, we have 50 years of history, but in year 2019 we have decided to change our university name into Kyoto University of Advanced Science. And we started our Faculty of Engineering at 2020, and our goal is educate young global engineers. In the future, we will need a lot of engineers in the future. And also, the engineer has to be global. I mean, like, they have to have a communication skill where they can survive and globally, not in Japan itself. So that's why we decided to establish our Faculty of Engineering.
Okay. Great. So we understand that the university has a great potential, and let us go specific more in detail. So how students can apply, and when applying period, this kind of information, can you please tell us?
Yes, so we have 3 periods for application, and the first we called it early entry, and second one is called regular entry, and third one is called final entry. These 3 application period is for undergraduate program. And for master and doctor program, we have 2 periods. Application period, and the first it's an early entry, and the second one is called regular entry. And both of them, the early entry start from October, and regular entry start from December, and final entry just for undergraduate program is starting from February.
So students who wants to come to here as a student, right, should apply from October, right?
Yes.
Great.
If you are really serious about applying to KUAS, I would strongly recommend apply for early entry.
Okay, so still we have time, October, and we have chance to apply from early entrance. Okay, so in order to apply, so what kind of certifications, what kind of ability should students have?
Yes, so for application requirement, we have mainly we have 3 points. So first, you have to for undergraduate program.
Yes.
So first, you have to graduate 12 years of standard education, and secondly, you have to have general understanding of math and physics. So you have to prove that you have taken math and physics. I mean, like, applicants must have taken math and physics in high school. And third one is English proficiency test. And for English as a second language student, we require them to take English proficiency test. And student can pick one of 4 English proficiency tests. And first is TOEFL, and IELTS, and PT academic, and Duolingo.
Okay, great. So in Uzbekistan, we mostly use IELTS. So what is the minimum level of IELTS?
So minimum requirement for IELTS for undergraduate program is IELTS 5.5.
5.5, okay.
And for master and doctor students, IELTS, we require IELTS 6.0.
Okay, great. So just one small clarification. So in Uzbekistan, education system is a little bit different. So we have 11 years of mandatory education, not 12 years. So would it be acceptable for 11 years?
Actually, Uzbekistan is an exception. We accept the student with 11 years of standard education. So don't worry.
Demak, 11-sinfni tugatib, bemalol mana shu universitetga ariza berish mumkin. So can you please tell us about education fee?
Yes, for education fee for undergraduate program, the initial fee, the fee for initial year will be about 160 만 yen. Can you say it in
So it is 160 만, 100. So it will be 1,600,000 yen,
Oh, yes.
Japanese yen. So for Uzbekistan, so it will be $15,000 atrofida. Lekin oxirgi vaqtlar narx-navolar o'zgaryapti, dollar bilan yen o'zgaryapti. Shuning uchun o'sha vaqtga qaraydi, $12,000, $13,000 atrofida bo'ladi.
And for master and doctor program, it's about 120 만 yen.
So it is approximately $10,000.
Yes.
Great. So what about the second and the third, fourth years for undergraduate?
So second and third, fourth year will be a little bit less expensive because for the first year, the student need to pay admission fee and also accidental insurance. So for the second year, the student has to pay about 140 만 yen.
So it is about $12,000.
Yes, $12,000 and so. In third and fourth, about the same.
Okay, so considering situation of Uzbekistani students, so Uzbekistani students would be love to get the scholarship. And what about the potential and opportunity to get the scholarship here?
Yes, we offer two types of scholarship, and the first is called Super Quasi E Scholarship, and as it's called Super Quasi Scholarship, this includes the 100% tuition waiver, and also admission fee waiver, and plus the student will receive the stipend of 120 만 yen, so about
Every month?
no.
In total, right?
Every year.
Every year, okay. So, demak, eng yuqori darajadagi bilimli talabalarga 100% chegilma ham bor ekan va 100% chegilmadan tashqari har oyi stipendiya olish imkoniyati bo'ladi. Ham darslar tekin, ham pul olish imkoniyati bo'ladi. Lekin uni faqat eng yuqori darajadagi talabalarga beriladi.
And another scholarship is called KUAS E Scholarship, and that includes 100% and 50% student tuition and admission fee reductions.
100% and 50%.
Oh, sorry. So we have two types in KUAS E Scholarship, and one is 100% KUAS E Scholarship, which includes the tuition and admission fee waiver. And the 50% scholarship is 50% reduction on the tuition and admission fee.
Demak, ikkinchi yo'nalishdagi stipendiya umumiy dars to'lovlari, kirish to'lovlari 50% ga chegilma bo'ladi yoki 100% ga chegilma bo'ladi. Faqat bu yerda stipendiya olinmaydi, lekin darslar tekinga tushadi yoki 50% ga arzonlashadi. Demak, mana shu universitetni mana hozir eshitdik. Agar eng yuqori baldagi, eng yaxshi, eng bilimli talabalar bo'lsa agar 100% chegilma bo'ladi. Undan tashqari har oyi siz maktab tomonidan, universitet tomonidan stipendiya olasiz. Bu birinchi yo'nalish. Ikkinchi yo'nalish eng yuqori bo'lmasa ham sal ozroq pastroq bo'lsa ham ularga 100% lik chegilma berilishi mumkin. Undan tashqari, undan ham pastroq yo'nalishda 50% gacha siz chegilma olishingiz mumkin. Demak, umumiy maktabning xarajatlari, universitet xarajatlari agar $15,000 deb hisoblasak yiliga, o'shani 100% lik chegilmasi bor yoki 50% lik. 50% lik deganda demak siz 7,000, 8,000 to'lab turib o'qishga kelishingiz mumkin bo'ladi. Okay, we visited dormitory here. So how is the dormitory fee?
So dormitory fee is about 6万2000. It's about like a little bit less than $600. $550.
Yeah.
And we have 4 dormitories in total, and dormitory A is located right on campus, and the other 3 dormitory is off campus.
Omoto-san, so what is the best strong point of KUAS?
So, strong point of our university program is, first of all of the program is in English. So, 日本語が喋れなくても全然大丈夫です。If you did not know any Japanese at all, it's totally fine. All of the staff here speak English, and all the program is in English. And secondly, the students have the opportunity, especially for undergraduate program students, the Japanese intensive classes are mandatory. It's in the curriculum, so students will have the opportunity to learn Japanese. And also, we have, as you have seen, we have a strong support on internship and career support. So that will help. That student career center will support their job opportunity and also internship opportunity.
Demak, mana bu hozir eshitdik. Eng kuchli tomonlari nima deganda, avvalambor yapon tilini bilish shart emas. Faqatgina ingliz tilini bilib turib siz kelishingiz mumkin va ta'lim olishingiz mumkin. Bakalavr talabalariga intensiv yapon darslari ham beriladi va mana shu yerda siz yapon tilini ham o'rganishingiz mumkin. Uni ustiga o'sha texnologiya, ilm, fan hammasini shu yerda o'rganishingiz mumkin. So a lot of Uzbekistani students, potential students are watching us today. So do you have any message to them?
Yes. So as a recruiter for Uzbekistan students, first of all, I feel very lucky to have UYAJ here, Hasanov-san here, to visit our university, and I really expect a lot of Uzbekistan students come to here at KUAS. And I think it might seem really hard to study abroad, but we are here to support you. So if you're interested in studying in Japan, or if you are interested in studying engineering, we are here to support you. And here at KUAS, we have international students from all over the world. Currently, we have students from 20 countries, and unfortunately, we do not have any Uzbekistan students yet, so you may be the first one.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see you at KUAS.
Demak, batafsil yana ma'lumotlarni bu videodan tashqari seminarlar uyushtiramiz va o'sha seminarlarda eshitib borishingiz mumkin. Ko'rishguncha. Demak, hurmatli vatandoshlar, biz Kyotoning qadimiy bir bo'lagiga yetib keldik. Mana shu yerda Shimi Inar ibodatxonasi joylashgan. Mazkur ibodatxona 8-asrda barpo etilgan, juda ham qadimiy obida hisoblanadi. Shu o'rinda aytib o'tish kerak, aziz vatandoshlar, Kyoto shahri bu Yaponiyaning ming yillar mobaynida poytaxti bo'lib kelgan. Aynan Yaponiyada o'sha Yaponiyaning milliyligi, tarixi mana shu Kyoto shahrida rivojlangan. Demak, mana shu qadimiy shaharga keladigan vatandoshlarimiz nafaqat zamonaviy bilimlarni, balki Yaponiyaning milliy bilimlari, tarixi, qadimiy o'sha boyliklarini ham o'rganish imkoniyatiga ega bo'lishadi. Qani ketdik ichkarini ko'ramiz. Kirishda mana bu yerda ehtiyot choralari, ya'ni bu tarixiy obidada qilish mumkin va qilish mumkin bo'lmagan narsalar haqida yozib qo'yishgan. Xususan chekish mumkin emas, ichish mumkin emas. Xuddi o'zimizga o'xshagan o'sha milliyligini saqlaydigan millat bo'lganligi uchun yaponlar juda qat'iy e'tibor berishadi. do'stlar, nimaga bu yerga bunchalik ko'p ustunlar qo'yilgan deb so'rashingiz mumkin. Buni har bittasida sababi bor. Demak, har bittasi bir qanday bir tashkilotga tegishli va har yili bularga pul to'lab borish kerak bo'ladi. To'lovi bor. Agar to'lanmasa, agar u boshqa kompaniya yoki bir tashkilotga sotib yuborishi mumkin ekan. Shunaqa bir holat. Demak, Kyoto shahrining qoq markazida turibmiz, aziz vatandoshlar. O'ng tomonda Kyoto bekati. Bu asosiy bekat katta prefekturalardan, Tokio, Osaka, Nagoya shaharlaridan ayni poyezd va metrolar mana shu yerda kelib tutashadi. Va chap tomonimizda, aziz vatandoshlar, Kyotoning telebinorasini ko'rib turishingiz mumkin. Shu o'rinda aytib o'tish kerak, bugungi kundagi Kyoto nafaqat bir tarixiy milliy shahar, balki Kyoto bu zamonaviy shahar. Ayni Kyoto prefekturasida 2,5 millionga yaqin aholi istiqomat qiladi. 2,5 million degani bu o'zimizda Toshkentda ham 2,5 million aholi rasmiy ma'lumotlarga qaraganda istiqomat qiladi. Demakki bu anchagina kattagina shahar va kattagina bir iqtisodiyot demakdir.